Hi and welcome again to another video. For this video, we will be exploring how to compile the schematic and place components onto our PCB. So this is now our completed schematic where we have already added the wires, power port, and net labels. This is the main schematic for our ESP32S3 mini USB-C. Let's try checking our changes again on the server. We'll just reload it. Let's just wait for it to finish generating the new visualization. There, as you can notice, a prompt appeared saying that a new visualization is available. Let's just click refresh page. If you notice, the wires, power ports, and net labels that we added are all right here now. The great thing about Altium Develop is that you can navigate your schematic even while just using a web browser. You don't need to open the actual application. This is ideal if, for example, you just need to do a quick check and you don't have access to the Altium desktop app itself. Let's also try checking the project history. Let's go here to project history. There, as you can see, all the updates for the changes made to our schematic are listed here as well. There we are done with our schematic. Now, let's wait for it to compile so we can check if our schematic has any errors. To check for errors, Altium allows you to configure specific rules to check against. So, let's go to Project, then click Project Options. Let's head over to the Error Reporting tab. These are the violation type descriptions. These are the specific violation the system will run through once we compile. As for the report mode, once it encounters that its specific rule, it will flag as it either a warning or an error. You can change also this report mode. For example, if we click here we want to bypass it, we can just click No Report. However, when running a schematic compilation, it is much better if your report mode is kept a warning or error, so we can ensure that no violations are bypassed. Next is the Connection Matrix tab. Under Unconnected, it is important that it is set to warning or error so that the system runs through all unconnected pins and verifies that there shouldn't be any left floating. Once you're satisfied with the error reporting and connection matrix setting, just click OK. Now let's run the compilation. Let's right click here on that PRJ file, right click there, and then click Validate PCB Project. This Validate PCB Project option is how we check our entire schematic. Let's just click that. The result of our compilation will then appear in the Messages panel, which open automatically. As you can see, we have two errors. Let's just double click that to check. It says here unconnected net label. This means it didn't snap properly onto its wire. So let's just resnap it. The snapping guide should appear right here. Next, this one is an offsheet warning. Let's try to run it again. Then click on Messages. Now, only the offsheet warning is left. Since this offsheet warning is actually valid for our design, a green indicator has appeared here showing compile successful. Once compile successful shows up and no critical errors are found, we can now proceed with the engineering change order or ECO to the PCB.